kind of winters that don't end in spring, the kind where you lose everything. Lost a job, the girl, your apartment in the same year. And I sat inside the quiet with my thoughts and my fears, but I kept on moving even when the moving hurt, even when the pavement felt like dirt, even when the people I was counting on moved on. I kept my head low and I kept on keeping strong. They said I wouldn't make it past the hard part. They said I didn't have the will or the heart, but I've been carrying this weight since I was 17. I survived every single thing you've ever seen. Still standing in the morning light, still standing after every fight, still standing when the smoke clears out, still standing, that's what I'm about. Still standing, yeah, still standing. I remember sitting on the floor at 3 a.m., not knowing if I wanted to begin again. She was there beside me in the only quiet way she knows, filling up the silence as the evening slowly goes into something manageable, into something I could hold. I was 20-something years of age and feeling very old, but I woke up the next morning and I took the next step, and I kept on taking next steps till I found myself. They said I wouldn't make it past the hard part. They said I didn't have the will or the heart, but I've been carrying this weight since I was 17. I survived every single thing you've ever seen. Still standing in the morning light, still standing after every fight, still standing when the smoke clears out, still standing, that's what I'm about. Still standing, yeah, still standing, still standing. If you're reading this from somewhere on the floor tonight, if the morning feels impossible and nothing feels right, I want you to know I've been exactly where you are. I want you to know the flow is not the end, it's just the start of the part where you decide that you are more than what happened, or the part where all the broken pieces start to get fashioned into something stronger than the thing that broke before. Still standing is not the end, it's just the opening door. So I light it up and think about how far I've come, from the man who thought the journey was already done, to the man who wakes up grateful every single day. Still standing in the smoke and it's the only way. Still standing in the morning light, still standing after every fight, still standing when the smoke clears out, still standing, that's what I'm about. Still standing, yeah, still standing, still standing, yeah, after everything. Still standing, you're gonna be alright. Still standing. She's 3 time zones away, sleeping somewhere I've never seen, but I feel her in this room, like she's here in between the coffee cup she left, and the way the pillows smell, and the city outside doesn't matter when under her spell. I called her at 11 and she answered on the 3rd ring, sounding like the morning and the everything. I sat there in the dark and just listened to her breathe. Miles away, but here is all I'll ever need. Miles away, but here in every corner of this place. Miles away, but here in the memory of her face. Distance is a number and a number can't contain the way she fills the whole room even when she's on a plane. Miles away, but here tonight. Miles away, but everything's right. Miles away, she fills the space. Miles away, I still feel her grace. Miles away, but here. I lit it up and sat beside the window watching cars going somewhere in the night underneath the stars. And I thought about the last time that she sat in next to me, and how the room was just a room and now it's history, made of her particular presence and a way of being, made of all the things I was too busy then foreseeing. Now I count them in her absence like a man who's learned too late. Miles away but here inside the love I underestimate. Miles away but here in every corner of this place. Miles away but here in the memory of her face. Distance is a number and a number can't contain the way she fills the whole room even when she's on a plane. Miles away but here tonight. Miles away, but everything right. Miles away, she fills the space. Miles away, I still feel her grace. Miles away, yeah. She's coming back on Friday, and I got a calendar full of X marks on the days that separate us, far from Friday morning when I get to go and get her from the gate. Miles away, but here in Friday worth the wait. I keep the place exactly as she left it when she went. Every object in its place the way she would have meant for me to keep it, and I do because it keeps her near. Miles away, but here is how I hold her here. So tonight I sit alone, but not the lonely kind of alone, just the patient kind of alone that knows she's coming home. Miles away, but here inside the smoke and the night. Miles away, but here and everything's alright. Miles away, but here tonight. Miles away, but everything's right. Miles away, she fills the space. Miles away, I still feel her grace. Miles away, but here, yeah. Miles away, yeah. She's everywhere. Miles away, Friday coming. Miles away, but here.
I've been playing the long game since before I knew the name, since before I understood that not all growth looks the same. Some of it is visible and some of it is rude. Some of it is leaf and some is nothing until fruit. I've been underground for seasons and I know what that feels. I know the patience of the process and the patience reveals itself eventually in things you cannot rush. The long game is the only game I trust. Long game thinkers outlast short game runners. Long game builders outlast the one-hit wonders. Long game is the sacrifice of right now for later. Long game is the work of the long-term creator. Long game, that's the only way. Long game building day by day. Long game when they can't see your hand. Long game is how you make your stand. The long game, yeah, the long game. I remember when the short game was tempting me hard, when the easy money and the shortcut held the card above my head like something that I couldn't quite resist. But I had seen where shortcuts led, and that went on the list of things I would not do, regardless of the cost, because the long game is the only place where nothing's lost. You invest in brick by brick and year by year it stands. The long game is not luck, it's the work of patient hands. Long game thinkers outlast short game runners. Long game builders outlast the one-hit wonders. Long game is the sacrifice of right now for later. Long game is the work of the long-term creator. Long game, that's the only way. Long game building day by day. Long game when they can't see your hands. Long game is how you make your stand. The long game, yeah, the long game, yeah, the long game, yeah, the long game, yeah. I sit with her in the evening at the end of the long day. I think about the decades that are coming on the way, about the version of myself that's 10 years from tonight, still playing the long game and still building it right. I owe that version honesty in what I do today. I owe that version discipline in the choices that I weigh. I owe that version everything I do right here, right now. The long game is a promise to your future self somehow. So I keep the long game close and keep the noise outside. I keep the long game close as my particular guide through the seasons of the planning and the seasons of the wait. The long game is the only reason in it. This is great. Long game, that's the only way. Yeah, the long game, building day by day, better day. Long game when they can't see your hand. See your hand. Long game is how you make your stand. The long game, yeah, the long game, yeah, the long game, yeah, the long game, yeah, the long game, yeah. Building slow, long game, work every day, yeah. Yeah, long game. Yeah, one day at a time, that's the only math I know. One foot in front of the other and you watch yourself grow. From the version of yourself that couldn't leave the bed to the version counting blessings in the evening instead. I don't ask for the whole picture, I just ask for the day. One day at a time is all I need to find my way through the fog of the morning and the weight of the night. One day at a time and everything comes right. Don't think about the mountain, think about the step. Don't think about the future, just honor what is left of today and what you owe it and the love it deserves. One day at a time is how you find your nerve. One day at a time, that's the pace. One day at a time, winning the race. One day at a time, building it up. One day at a time, it's more than enough. One day at a time. Yeah, yeah. I've been in a long road, kind of seasons before, where you can't see the destination and you can't see the shore. Just the fog and the forward and the choice to believe that the road has a reason even when you can't perceive. I learned to find a meaning in the small victories, the coffee that tastes perfect and the moment that just breathes. Easy for a second for the difficult returns. One day at a time is everything I've earned. Don't think about the mountain, think about the step. Don't think about the future, just honor what is left of today and what you owe it and the love it deserves. One day at a time is how you find your nerve. One day at a time, that's the pace. One day at a time, winning the race. One day at a time, building it up. One day at a time, it's more than enough. One day at a time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna speak to the one who is on day one right now, who doesn't know the process and who can't quite see the how. Day one is the hardest and the most important too. Day one is the foundation of the whole thing that is you, being built back from wherever the breaking happened at. Day one deserves a ceremony and a place to sit with that and breathe it in and know that day two is already coming. One day at a time and the healing is running. So I take my evening slow and I give it what it needs. I don't borrow from tomorrow and I don't plant different seeds than the ones that grow in today's particular ground. One day at a time is where my peace is found. One day at a time, that's the pace. One day at a time, winning the race. One day at a time, building it up. One day at a time, it's more than enough. One day at a time, yeah. One day at a time, yeah. Just a day, that's enough. One day at a time, you got this, yeah. One day
feeling, but it's really her I see. Somewhere in the in-between of everything and free. She got galaxies inside her eyes I never met before. Every time I think I know her, there is always something more. I lost myself in lesser things and found myself in her. In the slow and patient way that love becomes a cure for the restless and the searching and the never quite arrive. She got galaxies in her eyes, and I've been finally alive. Galaxies in her eyes, and I keep getting lost. I don't mind the losing, 'cause I know the cost of never finding something worth the falling into. Galaxies in her eyes, and I found them in you. Galaxies in her eyes tonight. Galaxies making everything bright. Galaxies I could get lost forever. Galaxies keep us both together. Galaxies, her eyes, yeah. She doesn't know the power that she carries in that look, the one she gives across the table like an open book, that only I can read because she only shows me that the private universe she keeps beneath the everyday fact of who she is in public, where the galaxies are hidden behind the ordinary eyes of someone unbidden to reveal their whole interior to the world outside. But she shows me every constellation she carries inside. Galaxies in her eyes, and I keep getting lost. I don't mind her eyes, and I keep getting lost. I don't mind the losing, because I know the cost of never finding something worth the falling into. Galaxies in her eyes, and I found them in you. Galaxies in her eyes tonight. Galaxies making everything bright. Galaxies I could get lost forever. Galaxies keep us both together. Galaxies, her eyes. Yeah, yeah. We sat on the rooftop last July with the real stars above, and I spent more time looking at her than looking at the above. Yeah, because the universe that interests me is closer than the sky. It's in the space between her lashes every time she blinks her eyes. Yeah, she laughed and said, stop staring. Yeah, and I said, I can't help it. Yeah, the galaxies you're carrying are more than I can quit. Yeah, she shook her head and looked away and smiled into the night. And the galaxies were everywhere, and everything was right. So every evening I come home to those particular eyes, and I find a different galaxy in every new surprise of who she is and who she's becoming every day. Galaxies in her eyes, and I'm gladly lost this way. Galaxies in her eyes tonight. Galaxies making everything bright. Galaxies I could get lost forever. Galaxies keep us both together. Galaxies in her eyes, yeah. Galaxies, yeah. In her eyes. Rain came in on a Wednesday with no warning at all. The kind that hits the window and just covers the whole wall. A sound outside with gray and wet and everything that's soft. I called her from the other room and she came slowly off the couch where she'd been reading as she curled up next to me. And the whole apartment became exactly where I need to be. Rain outside and her inside and nowhere else to go. Her in the rain and the record playing low. Her and the rain, they came together like a plan. Like the weather knew exactly what I needed and began to fall just right to keep us both inside this space. Her and the rain and the look upon her face. Her and the rain on a Wednesday afternoon. Her and the rain filling up the room. Her and the rain got nowhere else to be. Her and the rain, that's enough for me. Yeah. Her and the rain. Yeah. We didn't talk about the future or the things that we owe. We didn't talk about the problems in the world below. We just sat there in the warmth of what the two of us saw, while the rain came down outside and the day stayed where it was. She fell asleep an hour in with her head against my chest, and I stayed still on purpose, giving her the rest she deserved from a week that asked too much of her. Her and the rain, the only sounds that I prefer. Her and the rain, they came together like a plan. Like the weather knew exactly what I needed and began to fall just right to keep us both inside this space. Her and the rain and the look upon her face. Her and the rain on a Wednesday afternoon. Her and the rain filling up the room. Her and the rain got nowhere else to be. Yeah. Her and the rain, that's enough for me. Yeah. Her and the rain. Reached across the table for my evening ritual quiet. She would understand without me having to justify it. I sat there in the gray light with the rain against the glass, and I thought about how fast the ordinary moments pass. How this Wednesday afternoon will someday be a memory, a gold one kept inside the chest of who we used to be. So I stayed awake for all of it while she slept sound. Her in the rain and the most peace I've ever found. The rain cleared up by evening, but I didn't mind the lack of reason left to stay inside. I wanted to go back to the Wednesday and the gray, and her sleeping on my arm. Her in the rain, the finest kind of calm. Her in the rain on a Wednesday afternoon. Her in the rain filling up the room. Her in the rain got nowhere else to be. Her in the rain, that's enough for me. Yeah. Her in the rain. Her in the rain. Yeah. Nowhere else to be. Yeah. Her in the rain. Her in the rain. Nowhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Her in the rain. Yeah, just this.
From the ground, like everything that's real. I came from the kind of place that you learn how to feel before you learn how to talk about the feeling with words. I grew up surrounded by the silence of the unheard. My mother worked the doubles and my father worked the night, and I learned early what it means to carry your own light. They gave me what they had, which wasn't much in the material, but it was everything in the ways that really mattered here. Grew from the ground and I'm proud of every inch. Grew from the ground even through the tightest pinch. Nobody handed me the harvest I produce. I grew from the ground like the most particular use. Grew from the ground up from nothing real. Grew from the ground, know exactly how it feels. Grew from the ground, still got soil on my hands. Grew from the ground, trying to make them understand. Grew from the ground, yeah, grew from the ground. I remember the apartment where the heater didn't work, where the ceiling had a water stain. Ambition was a quirk that the neighborhood considered something foreign and naive. But I had something growing in me that refused to leave. I tended to it every day like something in a garden. The dream I kept through every winter and its pardon never came from anyone outside these two hands. Grew from the ground, and now here I stand. Grew from the ground, and I'm proud of every inch. Grew from the ground, even through the tightest pinch. Nobody handed me the harvest I produce. I grew from the ground like the most particular use. Grew from the ground up from nothing real. Grew from the ground, know exactly how it feels. Grew from the ground, still got soil on my hands. Grew from the ground, trying to make them understand. Grew from the ground, yeah, grew from the ground. Now I sit here in the evening in a place I call my own, a different address than the one in which I was grown. But I carry every number of the places I have been, every block and every corner and everything I've seen. I light it up and think about my people back home, the ones who are still grinding and the ones who are alone in the cold of the beginning where I used to be. Grew from the ground is where I come from and what I'll always be. So when they ask me where I'm from, I don't give a neighborhood. I say I grew from the ground and it was hard and it was good. And every single thing that tried to keep me in the soil just made the roots go deeper and refine me through the toil. Grew from the ground up from nothing real. Grew from the ground, know exactly how it feels. Grew from the ground, still got soil on my hands. Grew from the ground, trying to make them understand. Grew from the ground, yeah, grew from the ground. Grew from the ground, still growing. Grew from the ground, still growing. Yeah, roots deep. Grew from the ground. Never forget where you come from.
She makes the room better just by being in it. I noticed from the very first of every single minute. She walked into this apartment like it always was her home. And all the rooms that felt too empty stopped feeling alone. She put a plant beside the window and a candle on the shelf. She moved a few things slightly and I saw it for myself. The way that certain people carry atmosphere with them. She makes the room better, she is my dividend. She makes the ordinary into something more. She makes the place I live and feel like something worth living for. She makes the room better with every single thing. From the coffee in the morning to the song she sings. She makes the room better. She makes the whole world better. She makes the room better just by being here. She makes the room better. She makes the whole thing better. She makes the room better every time she appears. She makes the room better. Yeah. I used to come home to a quiet that felt heavy and flat. Now I come home with her particular light in that changes everything about the ending of the day. She makes the room better in her unremarkable way. She doesn't try, she just is, and the being is enough to make the hard things softer and the soft things not so rough. I watch her moving through the kitchen in the evening glow. She makes the room better and she'll never even know. She makes the ordinary into something more. She makes the place I live and feel like something worth living for. She makes the room better with every single thing. From the coffee in the morning to the song she sings. She makes the room better. She makes the whole world better. She makes the room better just by being here. She makes the room better. She makes the whole thing better. She makes the room better every time she appears. She makes the room better. I've been in rooms all my life that felt like waiting rooms, Temporary places full of temporary fumes of people passing through without a reason left to stay. But she moved in and made a home, and that home is today. She put her shoes beside my shoes at the front door, and I don't think either one of us could want for anything more than this particular room with this particular light. She makes the room better, she makes everything right. So every evening when I turn the key and open up the door, I feel it in the shift of air, she's made it better once more. And I am grateful for the person who can do that just by being. She makes the room better and she makes my life worth seeing. She makes the room better, she makes the whole world better. She makes the room better just by being here. She makes the room better, she makes the whole thing better. She makes the room better every time she appears. She makes the room better. She makes the room better, yeah. Time she makes it better, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been up since before the sun decided to arrive. I've been in this room putting everything alive, into the work that nobody sees behind the curtain yet, into the process of becoming something I don't regret. The grind don't lie, it shows up in the lines of your face. It shows up in the calluses in the familiar place where you sit every morning with your coffee and your craft, building something real from everything that passes past. The grind don't lie even when the results are slow. The grind don't lie, it's the only thing that grows. Into something permanent when everything else fades. The grind don't lie, it gets better in the later stages. The grind don't lie, put the work in every night. The grind don't lie, even when it's hard to write. The grind don't lie, it always tells the truth. The grind don't lie, that's the only kind of proof. The grind don't lie, yeah, yeah. I seen people take the shortcut and I seen them disappear. I seen the overnight success stories fall by next year. I seen the ones who built it slow outlast them all. The grind don't lie, it catches everyone who falls for the illusion of the easy and the instant and the quick. The grind is the antidote, the grind is what sticks. I learned this in the years before anyone was watching. I learned this in the room where I spent the years not stopping. The grind don't lie even when the results are slow. The grind don't lie, it's the only thing that grows into something permanent when everything else fades. The grind don't lie, it gets better in the later stages. The grind don't lie, put the work in every night. The grind don't lie, even when it's hard to write. The grind don't lie, it always tells the truth. The grind don't lie, that's the only kind of proof. The grind don't lie, yeah. I light it up at the end of the long day, not as a reward but as a ritual that stays between the working and the resting in the morning. Once again, the grind don't lie, and she helps me find a zen in the middle of the process, where the doubt lives the loudest, where the fear tells you the dream you're building isn't proudest. But the grind don't lie, and neither does the feeling when you look back at what you built and find it worth believing. So I keep the head down and I keep that I was honest. I keep the promises I made when I was at my lowest. I keep the grind consistent even when the day is hard. The grind don't lie, and that is my regard. The grind don't lie, lie, put the work in every night. The grind don't lie, even when it's hard to write. The grind don't lie, it always tells the truth. The grind don't lie, that's the only kind of proof. The grind don't lie, yeah, yeah. The grind don't lie, yeah, yeah. Keep working. The grind don't lie, the grind don't lie, the grind don't lie. It always pays. The grind don't lie, the grind don't lie, yeah. The grind don't lie, the grind don't lie, the grind don't lie. Nobody told you it was gonna be this hard. Nobody told you you'd be nursing every scar. 20-something, 30-something, somewhere in the race, looking in the mirror at a complicated face of someone who was giving more than they received, of someone who held on when no one else believed. But you kept going even when it kept going hurt. You kept your dignity even when they put you in the dirt. Keep going, that is the only instruction. Keep going, past the point of the obstruction. Keep going, when the road disappears ahead. Keep going is the only thing to be said. Keep going, when you can't see the end. Keep going, when you lost your closest friend. Keep going, when the money's running low. Keep going, that's the only thing I know. Keep going, yeah, keep going. I've been there in a place where keeping going seemed insane, where the effort and the outcome didn't justify the pain, where the people at the finish line didn't see me at the start, where I had everything against me except my stubborn heart. And she would sit beside me in the evening when it was too much, when the grind had taken everything and left a hollow hush. She didn't offer solutions, she just helped me breathe, and breathing led the morning and the morning to believe. Keep going, that is the only instruction. Keep going, past the point of the obstruction. Keep going, when the road disappears ahead. Keep going is the only thing to be said. Keep going, when you can't see the end. Keep going, when you lost your closest friend. Keep going, when the money's running low. Keep going, that's the only thing I know. Keep going, yeah, keep going. I wanna talk to the one who almost stopped last week, the one who had their hand on the door and couldn't speak, the one who wrote the message and deleted it 3 times, the one who almost walked away from all of it and its rhymes. You were closer than you think, that is the hardest truth. The breakthrough always lives just past the break-in proof. I know it doesn't feel that way from where you're standing now, but keep going is the answer even if you don't know how. So tonight I sit and think about the miles I've come, and the miles that are still out there waiting to be done. I light it up and breathe and let the gratitude come in. Keep going is not the end and it's the place I begin. Keep going, when you can't see the end. Keep going, when you lost your closest friend. Keep going, when the money's running low. Keep going, that's the only thing I know. Keep going, yeah, keep going. Keep going, yeah, keep going. You got this, daddy. Keep going, don't stop now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. She's still sleeping when the light comes through the blinds. I watch the morning settle in and settle on her lines. The curve of her shoulder and a piece across her face. I've been awake for 20 minutes just to hold this space. The coffee's on the counter and the record's playing low. She moves a little in her sleep but she don't go anywhere, and I don't either because nowhere else exists. When the morning comes and golden and I'm making a list of everything I'm grateful for, and she is at the top on a slow morning love when everything can stop. Slow morning love is all I ever needed. Everything they said about ambition I conceded to this right here, the ordinary, beautiful and true. Slow morning love in the window and you. Slow morning love, don't rush it. Slow morning love, just touch it. Easy like the light coming through. Slow morning love, me and you. Slow morning love, yeah, yeah. Slow morning love, yeah, yeah. She finally wakes up with a smile before her eyes are open. The kind of smile that tells you all the right things are still chosen. She reaches for me in the half sleep of the early, and I'm already there because I've been awake since early. Just watching and existing, being grateful for the fact that she is here and I am here, and neither
one look back. We make the coffee slow, and we don't talk about the week. Just sit beside each other in the morning, cheek to cheek. Slow morning love is all I ever needed. Everything they said about ambition I conceded to this right here, the ordinary, beautiful and true. Slow morning love in the window and you. Slow morning love, don't rush it. Slow morning love, just touch it. Easy like the light coming through. Slow morning love, me and you. Slow morning love. Slow morning love. We stepped out to the balcony with coffee in our hands. She leaned against the railing with her hair in rubber bands, looking at the city waking up below our feet. I reached into my pocket for the morning ritual treat. She laughed a little, knowing what the morning ritual means. Just us in the rooftop in the city, in between two people choosing easy over everything that's hard. Slow morning love from this third floor apartment. I know the world is gonna ask a lot from us today, but right now in this morning we can hold the world at bay. She looks at me like maybe I am more than what I doubt. Slow morning love is what this whole thing is about. Slow morning love, don't rush it. Slow morning love, just touch it. Easy like the light coming through. Slow morning love, me and you. Slow morning love. Yeah. Slow morning love, love. Yeah. Don't rush, right here. Of the morning and she's already in it. The way the steam comes up and she's already beginning to be the temperature that sets the tone of the day. She puts honey in mine because she knows me that way. I haven't even opened both my eyes completely, and she's already moving through the kitchen so neatly, humming something wordless in the early morning blue. First cup of the morning and it tastes a lot like you. First cup last night, everything between is made better by the fact of what we mean to each other in the ordinary days. First cup last night, she filled the whole space. First cup last night, she's in all of it. First cup last night, there's nothing I submit to change about the morning or the night. First cup last night, she always gets it right. First cup last night, boy. First cup last night. The day fills up with distance and with meetings and with noise, with the work and with the traffic in the city and its boys, demanding all the pieces of the man I'm trying to be. But she is in the background of each hour patiently. A text at lunch is nothing, but it means everything somehow. I see you tonight at 6 and I've been counting down. First cup last night and all the hours in between are made of her particular love inside the mundane scene. First cup last night, everything between is made better by the fact of what we mean to each other in the ordinary days. First cup last night, she fills the whole space. First cup last night, she's in all of it. First cup last night, there's nothing I'd submit to change about the morning or the night. First cup last night, she always gets it right. First cup last night, yeah. First cup last night, yeah. Last night of the evening we sit out on the step. I got my particular ritual and she has the rest of the day. She puts down gently and she leans against my side, and the city does its evening thing and we just ride the wave of the quiet of a good and honest day. The last light going purple and the smoke drifting away. First cup and last light are the bookends of my world. First cup and last light in this particular girl. I know forever is a word that people use too big, but I know the morning and the evening that I want to live are the ones with her and coffee in the last light of the day. First cup, last light, I wouldn't have it any other way. First cup, last light, she's in all of it. First cup, last light, there's nothing I'd submit to change about the morning or the night. First First cup last night, she always gets it right. First cup last night, yeah, yeah. First cup last night, yeah. First cup last night, yeah, yeah. She's in all of it, yeah. First cup last night. Every day